Hello, anybody that's on Chasing. My name is Jeremy. I'm a part of the Chasing panel. Okay, and I'm a little bit uncut with the things that I have to say. Now, I want to let you know that if you feel any type of way about what I have to say about you or about anything dealing with you on this show, feel free to come up to the panel and let me know how you feel personally. But I want you to know that none of this is personal. And if you decide to take it personally or verbally come at me any type of way for how I say or what I say, that will be fine. But I'm letting you know I will read the dog shit out of you. And just as good as I can do it over the camera, I can do it in person as well. Now, none of this is personal once again. So anything on here is simply for entertainment value. So if you act like a bitch ass nigga on this show, I will address you as such. Okay? Fashions included. All right. Now, you guys be prosperous, be successful, and love yourselves. That way you won't be bothered by anything that I have to say. Okay?
Who did that?
I know some of y'all are wondering. I know some of y'all are wondering where Scotty by nature is right now.
Where is he?
I don't think Scotty watched this episode, y'all. So he could not make it tonight. So me and Jamar and Carl and Tramiel are gonna be handling this tonight, okay?
Are you stuck with me?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So bad for y'all. What if I didn't watch the episode this week?
Well, we don't have to, let's not repeatedly announce it to everybody. Let's just keep it to ourselves. We have
I said what if?
He watched it from beginning to end.
So you watched it this time. I'm pretty sure. I'm sure you caught this, so this is full of the bullshit.
So he pulled a Tramiel, but Tramiel still show. I always show up.
Even though I don't know what's going on.
Even though I don't know what's going on, I will show this mug. And all I got to say about this episode is what this has say.
Damn.
Yeah, this episode was really wild. But can I just say one thing real quick before we even get into anything? Like, you bitches that watch this show, some of y'all are really ignorant, and I really don't like it. For y'all to feel that it's okay for people who are other minorities to be disrespected by us or us by them, vice versa, is really fucked up. Like for y'all to think it's okay for Donnie to say the shit that he's saying is okay is really fucked up. Y'all are stupid. And I'm gonna eat his ass up tonight. And on top of that, I really did not like some of the transphobic comments that I was hearing or seeing in the comment section regarding Kelly and Mother. We gonna have to get into you tonight. And I really did, and I was really not wanting to do this, but
you did that last week. Well,
I didn't get into Mother last week. I kept it real light on Mother. But tonight, my mind's made up. I'm sold out. So Jamar, are you ready to go through the scenes?
Yeah, so the first scene we start with is Mother with Donnie, and Donnie is doing a live performance of this song. And so when his mother asked him to give the chorus, he gave the chorus. And it was just like, you know, and then he said he found out that day that he was getting a live band. And so I'm like, what kind of venue space is this? How did they book this? Like, how was there no community? That's something you got to communicate. I'm sure, Tramiel, if you're performing with a live band, don't you need to know that before the day of? If you're performing with them?
He didn't know. Wait. Now I must have missed that part because I did catch.
Yes.
I catch like just the performance and him saying, talking to Mother about performing live, but I was also washing my clothes too. So what?
He said he told Mother that they told him that day that he is performing with a live band, and I'm like, you.
That would not have flown. That's how you that this is not that was not a professional situation for him. Because if they tell you last minute that it's a live band, baby, you need to rehearse with these people. Because a live band, to be honest, a live band can work with you. They should be very talented enough to, like keep up with what you're doing and come up with a good, good tempo for you. But
the day of the show is not not the day of.
As an artist, to do with a live band, it requires a lot. I have performed with a live band once. I've practiced with a live band, and baby, it ain't for the weak.
No, it is not.
Bop, 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 bop.
No.
I just want.
It was the acoustic sound.
Yeah, I want to say
only
that
got two claps.
I think that Donnie did a good job. I just think, I think that he did a good job. I think that the dissonance was the music versus his delivery and the actual song. Like it didn't match. But his performance of the song, if it was to be behind his backing track or like the instrumental to the song, it would sound good. But it wasn't
what he should have did.
Obviously, this band had some shit that they just had in the stash in case of a rainy day, and they just played it, and he rapped along to it.
It would have gave.
It was given a Quiet Storm remix, but I didn't think that he did bad.
It takes some really skill. I know very few rappers that, especially a rapper, singers, it might be a little different. Rappers, I know for sure, it takes a very skilled lyricist to be able to just deal with a live band and make something that's actually memorable and something that you could actually be like, you could buy. That just wasn't it.
I performed at the Boss Babe Awards with Rico with the K, right? Mm-hmm. So before that, we knew that it was going to be a live band, right? So we actually had to go meet up with them.
Yeah.
Like before the performance, we had to meet up with them. We had to rehearse it like 2-3 times just to make sure we knew what we were doing. We did placements. We did everything. We did sound check. It was a pretty professional thing. We knew it was a live band, so we need to know when to stop. They even kept going after I thought it was going to be over.
Mm-hmm. Okay, the
prepared for any fucking thing.
The reprise,
and I kept going. I had to do some ad libbing.
Okay,
and then nobody knew. I kept it up.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done that on camera.
That's the sign of a professional. I think it would have been cute if he did like this Quiet Storm version.
It's a seat in hell waiting for Markel for that scene.
Yeah.
Well, no,
why? You thought he did well.
I think that Donnie himself did well, but with the opposite energy that the band was playing with, it just looked crazy. It was like rapping too short to the instrumental of a Karen Clark or Clark Sisters instrumental.
Mm-hmm. That's the thing. He should have sung it. He should have sung it. He should have just sung it. Went with the music. Adjust it.
Would have been a little too close to McDonald's.
Turn it into a lo-fi song.
On the joy of Pepsi.
And it's so crazy.
Okay.
And I just want to say this as well. I think it's something very manipulative about the way Mother is moving within this group, especially when it comes to Donnie. I feel that Mother knows that he's smarter than Donnie. Knows that Donnie is probably not the brightest, bulb in the pack. And he's able to use him to do things or put him in situations where he knows things are going to happen and try to lay it under the guise as if he wants to bring the whole group together. It's almost like, y'all ever watch BGC 7? Like Bad Girls Club 7? It's kind of reminded me of Nastasia and Judy.
Not Nastasia. Yeah,
If y'all
I remember her full
if
name.
y'all ever watch BGC7, it's
I
giving
did. I love
Nastasia
that.
and Judy,
Yeah,
and I don't like it. It's something very
I
inauthentic
think
about
it's
Mother.
easy to do it because Donnie don't really have no allies on here, and it's easy to manipulate him here because he need a friend on the show. He don't really have one, so I think it's easy to do that.
And if you're gonna at least like act like you this man's friend, you could at least be honest about the performance, because the way you drag Jet Jeff and his like video premiere and everything, you couldn't hear the sound. Was the fucking sound good where you was at today?
Well,
Was the
he
sound
said in his
together?
confessional that he was like, that bitch need to quit. But I'ma support him. He said he need to find a new career path. But I'll be here to support you.
Once he asked him to spit the verse, I knew he thought that was.
I would never tell nobody to quit. I would just tell them to just practice a little harder.
Try a new direction.
That's what he said.
A regroup.
No, but I was if you want to do live band stuff, that takes a certain amount of finesse and practice that you need to get in.
Yeah, but like he didn't have, like, it's not like he had preparation for it. He found out that day. He wasn't gonna cancel his performance.
He should have. As an artist, he should have.
I would have
canceled.
Child, no people won't.
Got my ass
This is a whole chasing thing. Like y'all think Markel was gonna give him another chance to get all of this shit together again?
I don't give a fuck.
Please. I think that he rolled with the punches. I don't think he did that bad of a job. I do think it was kind of crazy. It ended up being a funny scene. I don't think he should have just scrapped the scene
when he's doing his music. That's what the problem is with people. Is you think the shit was supposed to be funny. He was actually really serious. He was serious as fuck. And it's sad.
But like I'm saying, I don't think the performance was bad. I don't think that he did bad. He remember all of his words. He was on beat.
No, he even said he fucked up some of his words.
I mean, I couldn't tell.
You need to go watch it again.
Because you don't know the song. But he knows the song.
Shit is only like 5 words.
I mean, that's the only part that people leave with. I was gonna say he should have just given it like a lo-fi version and got into that mic all sultry and shit. Bitch, that would have ate. That would have ate. With that live band turned to Erykah Badu, that would have been everything.
All right, so what's the next scene?
The next scene is, so Jet Jeff tried to get everybody to come together for a positive event, and the only person that showed up was Mother. And Mother took this opportunity to, oh no, we got to talk about this one.
I know.
And Mother took the opportunity to show her grievances with Jet as far as like her not coming to the event and saying that he would never come, and how he's manipulating people for people to make issues with Donnie. And just like, I did none of those things. I did none of those things. Now, Jet, you did tell somebody that you weren't going to that shit anyway. You did say that. Or at least Mother said somebody said that. So, I mean, you may have fallen asleep, but you did say that you weren't going to that shit whether you fell asleep or not.
Okay, but that don't mean I'm telling everybody else not to go.
Well, he was talking about his attendance. He was just the fact that, you was never going to show up to the event. He wasn't really referring or really caring about anybody else. He brought that up to say, why would Jet say that? That's why he had an issue with Jet specifically.
But like, to me, what it seemed like during the scene was that he was saying that Jet Jeff was basically manipulating and using the other two as pawns and starting everything between people in the cast. Like, the whole thing about it is like, even in his verbiage, when it came to saying like, over that side of the fence, you created this fence. Nobody created this fence except for you. At the end of the day, blaming all of this shit on Jet Jeff, like he's just some mastermind behind people puppeteering. First of all, Jet Jeff is not that smart. I'm just gonna say that. I don't think that Jet Jeff is that smart. We literally seen him get literally fucking sidetracked by Sean in the scene when he was approaching him about text messages about bringing Donnie onto the show. Like, we obviously see that Jeff is not a strong personality that can manipulate people, or he's not some type of leader. Like he doesn't give me that.
I would just. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
But I would definitely agree. I feel like Mother was projecting, because all he said, oh, you caused Donnie to have issues with Zesty. I said all of those issues that Zesty and Rio have were done by Zesty and Rio. Jeff didn't tell them to do or say anything to that man. He was trying to get people not to talk to Donnie. That's why he was mad at Headley. And Mother was in the confessional saying, you go and say things and then pretend like you didn't say that. I said, we just had this conversation about you last week. About you couldn't remember whether or not you saw Chloe's balls or not.
Exactly.
So, it's like, you just said that last week. So how are you going to say that this is Jeff and he doesn't say, or he's manipulating and not remembering the things that he says and does? When you... Wait, did I miss something? I thought that was odd. I thought that was very odd. But I guess
let's also talk about this. Like, you was doing all of that and you weren't even saying anything. Like, you were saying, well, you tried to get everybody together. Ain't no, your friends ain't showed up. I was like, well, what are you trying to say?
Oh shit.
You're saying in one breath that you tired of Jeff trying to separate everybody in a group to be on one side and the other side. He said, well, I was trying to bring everybody together, but ain't nobody showed up. Okay, what the fuck do you want to hear, Mother? What do you want to hear? It seemed that no matter what Jeff said, it seemed that he just wanted to have smoke.
He wanted to have a problem with what he said.
And I'm fine. And I'm fine with you wanting to have smoke, but the only problem I'm finding is that same smoke that you have for Jeff, you didn't give that shit to Robert.
He's scared of Robert.
Your Brista that exposed you in front of the group of people that you claim that Chloe did, but like it was really your friend. You didn't buck up at him and call and tell him that I'm Mother. You didn't do all of that shit, but you want to buck up at Jeff. I can't stand bitches who like to pick and choose who they want to be big and bold with. Either you're going to have the same energy for everybody, or you're going to need to pipe down in these tea party outfits.
You know, that tutu did worry me a little bit. I can't take you serious. You got on a tutu.
She is Mother. No drama.
No drama.
I'm a mother. No drama.
Oh gosh.
And then I just don't understand the smoke. Like what is it about Jeff that's rubbing you wrong? And the fact that you sat there and when Jeff was explaining, it's not like I have like it's starting problems between these people. He's the one who said all of this racist stuff towards people, and he's rubbing them the wrong way. For you to try to minimize the shit that Donnie is saying to people of a different race that affects them is really fucked up, and it's really stupid as fuck for you to even say that. Talking about like at the end of the day, we just gonna have to try to make this work and get it together. No bitch is going to be okay with somebody calling them a wetback and they're Latino. Nobody is like, if some white person was to walk up to me and call me the N-word, I'm not gonna be like, okay, well, I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Like, you only saying that because you have like this weird allegiance to Donnie and you don't like them. Like, it's weird as fuck, and it's very ignorant of you to even say that.
And I saw people in the comments that said that, oh, Donnie never said the word deportation. And I'm like, he looked at Zesty and said, don't be mad because your people are finna get out of here. What's the difference? What is the difference? That's why they had the issue with him. It's not about Jeff's issue and the whole music and blah. That's why they had the issue. It had nothing to do with Jeff puppeteering and doing all that extra stuff. He offended them, and that's why they want to fight him.
At the end of the day, like, Mother is really turning into a clown.
Turning.
Oh, you already feel like she is a clown? I mean, say it.
Mother did a lot.
This is a safe place.
The jury for me is still out on Mother. I don't know. I kind of like.
I know that Mother is pushing the story along. He is doing his best to keep it on trucking, but I'm just kind of like, yeah, I'm kind of tired of you, girl. Just a little bit, just a scotch, a little bit tired of you. Don't mean I don't like it. It's just that I'm tired of seeing you pumping on through these purses, getting on my fucking nerves. She always bag across her hip talking shit.
In that capo.
With that damn cape. Put your arms in that goddamn jacket. Put your arms in the jacket. Stop. I hate it when the girls hang the shit over their shoulders like they're a mannequin and they be walking around in broad daylight. Like, girl, put that. It don't even look like it's cold outside. Why do you have that on? First of all, it's given the wrong season.
It did look hot as shit out there.
It looks hot as fuck outside. You got on this tutu with a whole goddamn cardigan, and it's buttoned up. I'm not understanding. Your legs is out, but your arms is covered. I don't get it.
And then another thing is like you're claiming that Jeff wants to create a fucking wall or whatever between everybody, but like Zesty and Rio independently on their own had conversations with Donnie to try to smooth everything over, to try to like, make amends. Like it's just not equaling out. And if you just want to have a problem with Jeff, I feel that you should just make a problem between you and Jeff rather than trying to say that he's doing something amongst the group. It's not really giving that. It's really giving that.
I think that comment that he made in his confessionals told me everything that I needed to know. He was talking about something about being an anchor. That Jeff is the anchor, and I feel like he wants that to be his position. He's the oldest out of the group. No, that's not Shay, because me and him around I think we're the same age. Mm-hmm. But I think he's trying to monopolize the group, and Jeff is the only one in the way. So that's what
we're gonna see at this reunion.
I've already seen it.
We're gonna see at this reunion how much he's gonna be able to anchor when all of these people are face to face and they seeing the shit that he's pulling.
He's gonna be sitting there on that couch.
Oh, he gonna be sitting.
Yes, I want to see, and I want to see how you can stand 10 toes down in all of it. I want to see if you could go against Zesty, Jeff, Rio, Chloe, Sean, all of these bitches that you being messy with. I just want to see how the anchor work.
True that.
Woo, child. Well, Candy, the next scene.
Go find us a studio to go drop some beats.
The next scene is this Taco Tuesday bash, which is turned into Donnie versus everybody in the parking lot. Okay. So everybody's getting together. The first thing is Kelly tries to address Donnie about his, the comments that he made. And he basically stood 10 toes down and said that he made the comments that he made because Zesty made comments about his hair and African forehead, something of the sort. And then Donnie starts antagonizing antagonizing Rio. And they go back and forth. And then Rio starts taking off his jewelry. And then I guess Donnie continued. He started having a conversation, it looks like, between like him, Rachel, and Tedley. And then Rio then got him from the side. They tussling down in the parking lot. What y'all got to say about that?
Well, first of all, I like to go back to when Donnie first bopped his ass up in there and tried to shake Rachel's hand like she was a fucking man. And she was like, hold up, bitch.
Like, why you dapping her up? He like, what up, though?
He like, what up, though? She's like, I like her nails, bitch. Excuse me.
I dapped up some women before. Like, I didn't think that was a big deal.
Rachel, the woman, I probably would have dapped up though. I just wouldn't.
But like, I'm not thinking like, oh, I'm treating you like a man. You're like, it's just a handshake.
I ain't never dapped up no woman.
I ain't never dapped up no woman.
A handshake ain't got no gender on it.
A handshake is good. He dapped her up like
he literally like
a dap, a handshake. To me, it don't matter.
Like bop, 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 bop.
And she was like, hold up, I just wanted to shake your hand, and you sitting up here trying to do all these finger motions.
I'm talking about stuff.
Eastside hoe, like
I think Rachel is pretty. I think Rachel cool, but she was getting the fuck on my nerves this episode as well.
I would look right. We
haven't gotten there yet
to where she got on my nerves there. Because right now,
I was still on her, like, on her jam.
we get to the part where she got on my motherfucking nerves.
She got on my nerves in this scene. I was like, it's really not that deep. He was just trying to say hi.
Yeah, this episode like Rachel.
Nikki said, "I definitely, that's great. You is kind of a fucking man."
Oh my goodness gracious!
Like I'm saying, like I don't know. I'm from the West Coast. Like majority of my family are Bloods or Crips.
We don't do gang signs.
And like bitches dap niggas up all the time. So I am very used to.
Okay, was somebody dapping up your mama?
My mama has dapped up somebody. Look, it took a long time for me to wait. It took a long time for me to tell my mama to stop talking to me in gang lingo. Like I'll be like, Mom, I had a real rough day at school. She'll be like, nigga, it wasn't, nigga, it ain't, small shit to a giant nigga. I was like, wait, Mama. Like that's like that's not the correct response.
Like
she tried to encourage you the only way she knew how.
First impression, I would have led with the dad.
What is okay for some people is not okay for all. Okay, we're just gonna say that and keep it like that. She was not comfortable with it. You can't
either a regular handshake would do, or grab the hand, kiss the hand, or a nice little.
I'm not kissing a bitch hand. I don't know.
I'm anything. A regular handshake would.
This is not 007.
Or just wave, goddammit.
Yeah. What happened to the regular? How you doing? Like,
oh my god.
West side. Like, you ain't gotta do all that.
Look, Mama speaks in the Speaks family. Mama speaks in the Speaks family is ghetto as shit. That's exactly why you will never catch me in Las Vegas again. I came out the womb different. Okay, I just did not mesh well with the hood ratchery of it all. Of my surroundings.
True enough. But the thing I have to say about this scene is the fact that Rio is too goddamn big to be fucking sneaking Donnie's shorter than Donnie. Not to mention Donnie should have been prepared. As you talking that shit, you always got to be aware of your surroundings. He was like, we can do it right now. He said we can do it right now. Yeah, but she did think I worked, but she too big. She just rushed her. She didn't hit her from the side. Like you.
I mean, I don't think it. To me, I don't think it was a sneak. If you talking a whole bunch of like prejudice shit to people,
I mean, true.
And you already like see the energy getting hype, and you the one who initiated all of this. Bitch, you better not turn away.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. He was unprepared, but he did sneak her. It's a sneak. If I'm not facing you, and I know that you're either coming,
should have been ready.
But he allowed himself to be vulnerable.
Yeah,
you can't stir up the shit and then decide to go take a pee break and then just be like, okay, just pause.
Like it don't work like that.
It's like no, especially when somebody starts taking off the jewelry.
Though, he went like this. He said, "Boop."
The thing, and then kind of
fuck you and your family, bitch, and then just walk off. Like ain't nobody gonna your ass, bitch.
I don't know about y'all, but my daddy would never watch me get my ass beat.
Well,
that was very strange. I said the daddy looking like, oh my god, wait, I don't want to touch it, baby.
My mom would have been like that. The mom on Friday. Hold on.
Mine, everybody in the parking lot is going to go into the upper room.
Take my leg.
Everybody in the whole parking lot going to the upper room with your touch my child. I'm sorry. Okay. You gotta go. Especially if I see you attacked her from the side. Oh no.
The dad was looking. Y'all remember those early seasons of Basketball Wives, whenever like Tammy would attack somebody, Shawnee would just be in the corner looking like like she didn't know what was gonna happen. That's what the daddy gave to me. A Shawnee on nail tees.
His daddy know what happened.
And so Donnie's mouth looks like ketchup, and apparently we found out later on in the scene that he spat blood at Rachel, and now she is activated.
And it don't sound like that was even intentional. It felt like he was trying to clear the blood from his mouth, and you just happen to be
right.
Wait. Are you saying like wait? How are you piecing that together, Carl?
That's what you mean?
Like
his mouth is bleeding ketchup. He's trying to get the blood out of his mouth. He didn't go like, "Hey, you, fuck you." Yeah, I mean, I didn't.
But like, I mean, are you saying like based on how you interpreted the situation, or
That's
how she
interpret it.
described it?
Describe like I just got beat the hell up. My mouth is bleeding. I'm trying to get, when the saliva start coming in when the blood's in there. So you just like, you reach to the side, bitch, you like spit that shit out. She had been standing there like, this nigga spit on me. He smelled like, I don't think that's what happened.
I was like, I mean, she could be disgusted because spit is nasty.
Yeah, because I could get that.
But it's different if it was like directed towards you.
Yeah,
like if he's fighting somebody else, if he's in the midst of fighting somebody else, you just was you got caught in the crossfire. It wasn't that personal.
But did y'all notice that when all of that shit was going down, Donnie's biggest cheerleader was in the back quiet, not saying shit?
She's like, I want to get involved with this one. I'm gonna let this one fly.
You fighting for Donnie's presence around the group, all of this and shit, and the moment that the person who you supposedly has all of this, support for is damn near about to get his ass beat by everybody, you ain't gonna step in and try to apprehend the situation. How the fuck Ted Lee walked in between and tried to calm Donnie down while you just in the back?
Because he came there to start mess. He ain't there for none of that shit. They ain't trying to be friends with us.
Exactly, while also claiming that this is all like that Jeff want all the shit to pop off. Meanwhile, you just in the back.
Well, of course.
She's real background.
Mother, I don't know.
Who was playing? Mother's
your tea party wearing ass your tea party outfit wearing ass was really getting the fuck on my nerves today.
Mama is Delulu. Mother want to be the mother of this group, okay?
But she ain't got it. Like it's not giving. If you have to force it, if you have to force your mother energy on everybody, it's because like another thing, when Kelly was trying to approach him about like, what's your name, mother? You know what? Some like other people was like, well, that's what he said his name is. I was like, some bitches don't want to call people other people's mother. Go ahead.
Because I actually had to go to the back to turn off my TV, and Mother's After Show is on right now. He said after that particular part, and I just saw it. He says that when Kelly asked for his name is his full actual name is on his Facebook. And so Markel was like, well, girl, why didn't you just tell her your name when she asked for it? She wasn't paying me. Mother makes me money. So if she wasn't paying me, she didn't deserve my real name.
Wait.
Is your mind up yet?
Okay.
To me, it doesn't make any fucking
Mother
sense.
gets him paid, and if she wasn't giving him no money, she didn't deserve his real name.
My whole take on the situation was, bitch, if I ask somebody what their name is, they say mother, how you doing? Bitch, I'm not gonna argue about what you want to be called, bitch. I'm not call you mother.
I'm not calling no bitch mother. I'm not doing it.
That's
somebody
can be trans, and because they was born a man, you gonna call him a man. It's the same thing.
No, it's not. You're like that's a whole different. Your name is not mother. Your name ain't mother.
It don't matter. He could have said my name is Bunny Rabbit, bitch. It don't matter. You want to be called Bunny Rabbit?
Carl, you're starting to repeat those same transphobic comments that were in the live.
That's not here nor there. I'm not gonna argue with bitch about what they want to be called.
It is there.
You could have said your name was Rex Rabbit. If that's what you want to be called, bitch, that's what I'm going to call you. I'm gonna call you.
Okay, like that's not making sense.
How is that?
Because what Kelly was doing, now as trans person or not, in that type of scenario, if somebody's basically just telling you what they'd rather be called, asking for their birth certificate is like, this isn't what's on their birth certificate. Like, your friend is Zesty. Do you ask Zesty his real name?
Real name? Like, what's the problem here?
So, like, you say, well, that's not on your birth certificate. I'm like, ma'am.
But I don't.
Why are we making this a thing?
But the thing about it is, I think that when it comes to naming yourself mother is a little bit different than calling yourself Zesty.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure. I mean, and this is no shame. Is Kelly the name on her birth certificate?
Let's talk about it. I mean, she could have got her name changed.
It don't matter though. So it don't. So why
It does matter.
Name? It don't matter.
It
He
does
said,
matter.
call him mother,
It does matter. It's a difference.
Well,
It's
It's
a
not a
difference.
difference.
It is a difference.
Actually, I've seen certain people go through the name change process. So if she actually went through the name change process, and it's on her,
But it's like your name is still like I don't
My
owe
name could be
you
Fido.
my
If I
name.
ask you bitches to call me Fido, that's what I want y'all to
But then,
call me. Like,
what if I don't want
Because you
to
don't
call?
agree with
What
it?
if I don't want to call you my mother?
But they're not
If my
calling
name
you
is
their
mother, I just say my
mother.
name is your
That's
mother.
But I
just
have to. But when I speak to you, I have to call you mother.
This is crazy.
This
that you
isn't
would debate my name.
MOTHER.
And then you're going around the group
Crazy.
telling us that you're the mother, that I'm
This-
mother, basically letting us know that you run every fucking body, and then you telling me I have to call you mother. Bitch, no.
Look,
That's
y'all
like
call that big
that's
bad
like
man
that's
mother,
like
he
you know
gonna
that's
be called
like that's
mother,
like me
let him
telling
be
y'all
called.
my name is daddy. That's like me telling y'all my name is daddy, and then every single time you approach me, you got to call me daddy. That can be a little uncomfortable for everybody.
hey, daddy.
I've told people my name is CJ or K Star, and they've been like, "What's your real name, bitch?" The name that I just fucking gave you. I didn't want to give you that. I'm giving you what I'm giving you. Take it. If I want to give you my real name, I don't fucking have to.
So can we all agree that if you give somebody a fake name or a name, and if they ask you for your real name and you still give them the same name that you gave them, you don't fuck with them, and that's all.
Take it however you want to.
Because baby, I tell you this every single time. If I'm dating you, I'm calling you by your real name. And that's only
True
in dating
enough.
situations. Bitch, I'm not calling you that fake ass shit Pookie down the
Yeah.
street. My ex,
That's a
they called
whole different
him what the
situation.
fuck they called him. I called him that shit in the house. I called him his real name in the house.
Yeah, and I'm the
Yeah,
same way.
outside.
Yeah, but that's
If
if I'm
any-
dating.
like,
Like,
if any
I just
nigga-
met you. I don't know you like that.
If
Bitch,
any-
hey mother.
If any bitch entered my friend group thinking that we gonna call him mother, bitch, you got me fucked up. Absolutely not. Bitch,
Y'all
you
the
might,
man
you
you
might,
call
bitch,
mother,
you,
you
bitch,
gonna call
obviously,
mother.
bitch, obviously, you may need new friends because
Baby,
I'm not
I'm
calling
not
you
arguing
mother.
about what they want to be called. You want to be called that bitch? Hey, mother, what's going on? Move
Bitch, I'm gonna call you M for short.
not M. I'm not answering.
Bitch, I'm not
Called him mother
calling.
when he brought
I'm
his
not
ass-
calling you
he brought
mother.
him damn
I'm not
pussy.
calling you mother.
You
Like
called
it's
him mother
different.
when
Like
you
you know,
was
that's
father.
to me that's different. And it's the energy that he has behind it. Like he's telling people, bitch, I'm the mother of the group. I am mother. Y'all will address me as mother, bitch. No. Absolutely not. It's the energy behind it. Like you want to be the parent to everybody. I'm not calling you mother. I'm not adding into your delusion of grandeur.
You call me mother. Every time we say this, I think of RuPaul.
That's my shit.
That's my song though.
No.
I
Okay,
wonder can I play that when she do her walk up?
bitch.
Because that would eat, bitch. That would eat.
I would, but you know,
That
RuPaul
would
gonna
eat.
snatch that. RuPaul gonna snatch that off.
I don't
the
care
air.
if we're gonna snatch the episode down, bitch, but that would eat though.
So the next scene is Donnie training with Lamont and telling his side about Rio. He had mentioned how him and Rio had just, sat outside and said, "Oh, I wanted you to apologize." And I felt the way that you came into the pink party, I feel like you should apologize to everybody in the group and blah, blah, blah. I don't want to have no issues with you. But then, they got into the whole boxing match. You felt like it was switching it up. But my thing is, Donnie, is like you be having amnesia and just forget all the things you do and say that be causing these people to react the way that they do. Because you double down on what you have said about
Hey,
these
Ted
group of
Lee.
people. Hey, Ted Lee.
Hey, Tedley.
Where the fuck
But-
he at?
He popped up, but you were looking down.
In
What
the
the fuck he at?
But did y'all have any comments on this scene?
Lamont was really greasy.
Beautiful gowns.
Yeah, look. One thing I said, Lamont is a beautiful man, and that's about all I have for him.
He's just there.
He's just great. When Lamont pops on the street, he's just great to look at. But I don't really care about nothing he's talking
He's
about.
a nice looking greasy little thing.
And I don't think that grease is his fault. That grease was who Marquez.
I mean, he was greasy. I was talking about grease all over the body. Like,
Child, they always greasy in the face. It's like Marquez, put a little, tell them bitches go powder their nose or something. Them lights bright, like everybody's shiny as fuck.
I was looking betwixt his titties.
Yeah, betwixt the titties, that little drop of sweat betwixt them titties was in there. But
Yeah, he was greasy betwixt them tits.
Lamont, don't be talking about nothing though. He dope. He's such a boring cast member.
I would quite enjoy motorboating him.
What's that?
When you push your face in between the
Oh,
titties.
okay,
You know.
Pick a face for doing that Lenny Kravitz in the breast. Have be a missionary.
Yeah, but this was just it was a scene filler to me. Like, sure, Jan, sure.
So,
but I will say that when Donnie threw that little whack ass punch, I was like, yeah, you get your ass.
Yeah, you get your ass whooped. Yeah. He said,
and then Lamont fake ass talking about yeah, exactly, yeah, like that. I was like,
now you said Miss Manna for failure. You should
Lamont is like, I'm so glad to be here.
I said I'm glad
to be here. So glad
to be here.
He don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck what happened. I'm glad to be here. I'm so glad to be here. Yeah, he don't give a fuck.
You don't give a shit. You want to pretend like you gonna whoop some ass?
Yeah,
sure.
let's do it.
Sure. I'm gonna get my best Vaseline, bitch, and grease myself up.
Yes.
So the next scene is Kelly meets with Rachel. Rachel says that she was upset at Donnie for spitting blood on her. She tells Kelly about how she had to go away to New York for a month. That's why she hasn't been around. She lost her job. She lost one of her best friends. Her therapist passed away in that time. And so it was just a lot weighing on her. And yeah, she just wanted to come and be comforted by a friend of hers.
Yeah, did she break a mirror or something? Oh my God. It's a lot of shit going on.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that is a lot because people were asking like, where'd Rachel go? She, went out to New York.
But then she came in this bitch like, well, baby, I've been gone for a month. Jump off or something. I don't know what happened. It was just a lot going on because I'm like, I'm pretty sure that I'm just watching Donnie, and Donnie's extra. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't think that Donnie would have took a whole heap of blood like, girl, fuck you, bitch, and I'm about to spit at you. I think she just took that completely to a whole nother realm, and it's like it's like I'm trying to make a moment because I've been gone for a month and I need to do something.
Gone for a minute now, back with
the jump off. She had, it's like that's what that scene is giving me. I'm like, I don't think that, and it's just like it came out of nowhere. Like, girl, what? And then you got what's called Kelly in here curling your hair, the wig lifting, and I'm like, girl, is she gonna glue that down? Something like, what's happening here?
Oh, I did see that.
I was thinking during this
going on.
Who this fuck?
Yeah.
Who this fuck?
Because it's like you curl down, but girl, just lifting at the top. Like, girl, we gonna glue that down, or we gonna redo the baby hairs, or what's happening? What's going on?
It was bumped to the
She did bump the fuck that the bottom was in there.
She bumped them in,
but the top needed some mousse.
I think at the end, like when their hair was curled, I think you're supposed to take like a brush and kind of go through it again to kind of fluff it out. I know, hair.
I ain't no hairstylist or nothing, but God,
right. But I think that's the next step. I think there's a follow-up.
Luckily, she's pretty. It worked. Okay?
Yeah, she's very pretty.
So that worked in her favor.
She could have been going for the Farrah Fawcett. She could have been going for that Farrah Fawcett team.
Can I ask y'all one question? So after this episode, I thought back to when Chloe said that she wore Rachel out, and I was like, I can believe it. I can believe it after
that was another thing. She was talking about all this fighting this episode, and Chloe was sitting back like, bitch, I whooped your ass.
She just like, girl.
And I didn't realize. Did y'all realize how tall and large Chloe is?
Oh, not the L word.
What he say?
She was tall as shit.
Okay, yeah, tall, but we don't use that L word.
Why can't we use large? What's wrong with that?
The L word to describe women. They don't like that.
Baby. And she put so much goddamn fucking spritz on that little curl, bitch.
Baby, she combed. Look, that right side of Rachel's head.
Fuck out the curl. They ain't gonna move. Them curls, what they gonna say? No, Will, don't move.
I just know that Chloe was feeding her them punches. Chloe was feeding her them punches. I knew she felt it.
She was walking into the punches and shit. Hell.
Not large.
Large?
Now that's huge, bitch.
That's huge, bitch.
I mean,
so this last scene is the boxing match with Zesty and Donnie.
That's the last scene?
Is that
That was the last. That's the last scene, bitch. That's the last. They
Damn.
hitting on through it. Hitting on through it, bitch. Zesty and Donnie runs away seemingly in the ring. I was like,
wait, are we like, wait, we skipping stuff.
what we skip? Lead the way,
We skipped the whole intro about who they said was gonna win.
I mean, it's the same scene.
It's the same scene, Jim.
I mean, we already got to him running out of the ring.
But I'm just giving a summary of the scene, and then y'all can go back and give y'all.
Oh, okay.
Deeds. I'm just giving like a quick overview.
What the fuck you eating?
My business.
Well, you doing your business in front of everybody. We're doing a panel. You can wait to eat.
Oh, do y'all be waiting when y'all put yourselves on mute and have private conversations that we not a part of?
Hear what the fuck we talking about? Because sometimes we
Okay, well, I want to eat, but I want to eat.
Because sometimes we be talking about you,
Well,
and I don't want you to hear.
I'm just here.
You know better.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I really don't.
You can.
This is good.
I don't want to.
I know you don't.
Do shit. But stay black and die.
I was gonna say it. I ain't gotta say nothing but stay black and die.
Mm-hmm.
My mama said
I am your elder, little young man.
the children.
I don't know what the fuck that got to do with anything.
It got to do with a lot. You don't tell me what to do.
So
Now the YNs be whipping me in the shape sometimes.
That's because you be taking their penis. I don't take young men penis.
I'll be here like, yes, sir. So,
go to somebody else.
Huh?
No,
I'm
no.
gonna let y'all go ahead. I ain't talking enough.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
But that was the overview, and then it ended with Rachel banging on Donnie's car afterwards.
Now this is the thing where Rachel pissed me off at because girl, you banging on this man. She was sitting right in front of. But I say I know camera clout chasers when I see them, and this is exactly what this thing gave to me. I'm like, girl, you trying to make a moment because you've been going in New York with the jump off for a month, and you got to come back in this bitch with a bang. That's what they gave me. And it's like this bitch already got his ass whooped by Zesty in this ring. Why are you doing this? I'm just saying, I don't get it. And I don't understand why it's like a gang up on Donnie party. Like,
is it?
It is a gang up on Donnie party. It's like, gang up on Shelby Day.
It's really not a gang up. It's like nobody's ganging up on Donnie. Donnie's just going at everybody, and he's like, he doesn't have that power to withstand the shit that he's starting. Like, I'm not going to like go towards a whole group, get buck at everybody, and then feel victimized when they all get bucked back at me.
Is that what really happened? Because if y'all really go from the very beginning of this, he started with Jet. His beef was initially with Jet. Everybody else inserted themselves in it, and he started breaking them bitches off one by one. This ain't got nothing to do with y'all. And y'all,
at the end of the day,
that's my friend. Jeff is y'all co-worker. He's not y'all friend. Y'all just met him. So why y'all inserting yourself in some beef ain't got nothing to do with y'all? So I'm not, like I said, Donnie been doing a lot this season, but I can't justify the reason why. It's like, fuck all of y'all. Bitch, y'all don't know me.
That would make sense if they both didn't have a sit down with him separately and they all tried to come to
It is, but you got Rio trying to get some camera time, Rachel trying to get some camera time, Zesty just out here talking about the Mexicans, but she on here trying to act like she black. So somebody tell me something was going on.
Who trying to act like they black?
Take a gander. Zesty thinks she on baddies or something. She thinks she a baddie.
I don't think Ratchet let's be clear, like being like I think that we just need to be clear here. Being a ratchet bitch is not the same as acting black.
Please.
That's not the same thing.
Please,
like those two, though, like just because you ratchet don't mean you
act like a ratchet black girl. I seen ratchet. I used to live in Texas with nothing but Mexicans. I know ratchet Mexicans. He don't act like a ratchet Mexican. He like a ratchet. I don't think we should equate that with being black.
I think that's a little stereotypical.
The truth is the truth. When a ratchet black girl acts like how Zesty act, I know ratchet Mexican women or ratchet Mexican gays. They don't act like Zesty. Zesty act like he black. Point blank. Period. And if you get around some gay Mexicans or some ratchet Mexican women, they don't act like that.
I'm not
He
like
act like he black.
I'm from the West Coast, like, and I've been around a lot of hood bitches in my life, and they don't act like Zesty.
I've been around a lot of hood bitches.
Like it, like the bitches that I've
Yes.
the bitches that I've hung around. They be
Watch the
like,
episode
they
of
be acting
the
like
band.
they be acting like them bitches from Now That's TV. Bitch, I want that, I need that. Like,
Exactly. And what
but
color are they?
that's not what Zesty is giving.
Don't do that.
Yes, the fuck he does.
No, he does
say,
not.
He just be sitting there throwing his
Child,
hair all over the
y'all
place.
see what y'all want to do is specific. Watch her mannerisms.
You are
Watch
specific.
her.
You are being very specific.
I said her
Black
mannerisms.
bitch.
She act like a black person. Ain't none about her give.
We can take a vote. Put it in the chat.
She don't get it. She ain't like she black. I'm sorry. I ain't never seen no Hispanics act like her.
Landon Romano.
Who?
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Just because you don't, okay. But as we're getting into the scene, like, everybody is asking, like, who you think is gonna win. You know, most of the people saying Zesty. You know, Rachel think that Donnie's gonna win, and then we see Zesty talking to, you know, his gaggle of Hispanic friends. I was like, Diotos. I'm just kidding.
Oh no.
Because I thought, like, what the hell? He thought this is gang. What's going on?
But then, like, Zesty started to make his way into the building. If his coochie didn't touch every part of that gym before he got in that ring, I know something. He was splitting, dipping, twerking. By the time he got into the ring, the whole fucking gym smelled like bussy. I know it. By the time he got into the ring, we see Donnie walk up. Donnie has on a mouthpiece, headpiece, arm piece. It looked like he was really ready for war. The man got into the ring, said 30 seconds a round. We're going 6 rounds. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all a second while he's out here, you know, doing his little announcer thing. Zesty is in the back of the man twerking. I'm like, sir, why are you twerking? But the bell rings, y'all, or the whistle blow, and then they walk towards one another.
And Donnie said, "Ah!"
Donnie tried to throw a punch. Miss Zesty popped him on the side of that head. then tried to run away. Zesty ran up on him, grabbed him. He tried to grab Zesty hair. Zesty flipped him like a burger patty.
Yeah, Zesty was
and then pounced on him and then started going to ham on his face. The referee was able to snatch Zesty up off of Donnie, but as soon as that happened, Donnie scurried up out of that ring like the police were coming.
She said, "I just had one ass whooping, bitch. I will not get 2, bitch. Let me get the fuck out of here."
She said that, like, them fucking hits felt like bricks. That shit had me weak. I love a bitch that can admit if they like they got their ass.
Like, this is too much for me right now.
No. He looked back. He said, "Nah, I ain't even gonna do it. I can't even do it, Holiday."
As soon as Zesty took off his shirt, and I was like, "Oh, he kind of muscular. He about to beat your ass."
I mean, I wouldn't say muscular. Now,
I mean, like, if you go back and look, I think you got to go back and look. He wasn't like rich.
I looked,
but he had a lot of muscle mass.
It's not bad.
It's not a bad body. It wasn't muscles. It was. They were.
It's a nice.
It was solid.
You could definitely see the muscles, especially his ab area, right?
It was solid.
But either way,
2 pounds. She should have ran.
Zesty looked muscular to me.
I think he's just.
And I didn't think he was ripped or anything like Lamont, but you could definitely see muscle mass on that man. He didn't look like just some flabby, thick nigga. Like, he didn't look like that. Like, he looked like he probably hit the gym soccer back in the day.
Maybe 3.
Maybe 2.
Maybe 2.
But like,
just his
I
arms.
was
Okay, 'cause
not
I was looking at
surprised.
his
I was
arms.
not surprised because
I
a
was
lot of those real feminine dudes, they can beat your ass.
That stomach be hating, Chad.
I remember I was in a club one day and it was like a fight broke out between this real feminine dude and like I think two other people. And then he started to get jumped. He cleared everybody. Wig on, makeup on. He cleared every single bitch.
What the fuck?
Sure.
Oh, you know,
look, I done seen that happen many a times.
They sure will.
I've seen it time after time. Like, don't let them heels in that purse fool you.
Time
That bitch whooped his ass with some lipstick on.
These are still men. People see like the femboys and their hair and makeup and heels and whatnot. They think they're easy targets, baby. That is still a dude.
A big burly man.
Y'all have the same type of muscle ass. Now, you may be bigger than them, but that don't mean that you guarantee the easy win.
Why
Just because
Rachel
they
punched
thin.
that person's car. Like,
He ran outside that fucking ring, got in that car with his daddy,
and hit it.
He punched my car.
And what was pissing me off was like the daddy was just sitting there in the car. Like, you ain't gonna drive off. Obviously, you see that it's about to be some shit. Like, drive off. Your son don't want to fight no more. These bitches are ready to get his head. You need to drive off. Like, you need to go. But he was just sitting there, like Rachel banging on the sunroof, banging on the side of the window. I was like, Rachel, you already got your ass whooped by Chloe a couple times from what she said. The last thing I will want to see is for anybody in this car to hop up out of there and beat your ass for hitting they shit, or that white woman to call the police.
His stepmama.
Yeah.
Like, he came out hooked. I
think that's his real mama. That's his real mama. No, he said his stepmama was Hispanic. He said his stepmama was Hispanic. That woman was white.
Yeah, that was his stepmama.
Yeah, stepmama. But he said his stepmama was Mexican, didn't he?
Yeah, but I think that was his real mom.
That's what I thought.
No, he said that was his.
He said it was his stepmama in the scene, though.
Oh,
but I thought it was his real mama.
Work.
But I just
maternal figure.
I just want to know how the fuck did Donnie get that man?
That man.
Yeah, I was like, what is going on necessarily with this? Because I was like, he fine as shit. How did that work?
Listen, beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
Fucking way.
Okay.
That's the shower and shit.
So you never know.
Hell yeah. Let me send that cash up to David.
David's in Dallas.
David in Dallas. Get some of that ping.
But I mean, that was the end of the episode, y'all. Ooh, who's that?
So we see that just from the below the titties. Yeah. Let me see the last ones though.
The junkie boyfriend.
Who got a junkie boyfriend? Yeah, Donnie boyfriend. He might be a junkie, but bitch, I done fucked a couple junkies.
He look like a junkie?
And when the dick get hard after, a couple hours, it usually be pretty decent.
Oh.
Huh? Almost. Yes. We're wrapping this shit up.
Okay. But I mean, that's the end of the episode, y'all. So tell us again what everybody got going on, and we can get it up out of here. Jeremy, we can start with you.
Who is that?
A friend.
No, sir, Jeremy, we can start with you.
He's currently eating chicken.
Catch me on Jeremy Speaks TV. It get live over there, recapping Real Housewives of Atlanta and pop topics. The views going up, my subscriber count going up. I'm shitting on bitches. Catch me.
Period. Carlisha and Trammell.
I'm currently quitting everything. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of this grandpa.
Well, that's too damn bad.
No, I got some, beauty stuff. So videos are coming, materials coming, content's coming. It's a whole creative summer. I'm telling y'all that. best believe, prepare to be sick of me in 2026 because I'm working a lot of shit right now to bring to y'all soon. So hey, you shut the hell up, baby.
Me personally, I have well, one of my videos is being currently wrapped up. I'm shooting some more visuals for my project Lost and Found. Please go check out my video Nobody, featuring me and only me. And yeah, go listen to my project. It's on all streaming platforms. Go run that up for me, please. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. Y'all can give me at least 200 of them over there. I would appreciate it because there's like 200 people in there. And I know some of y'all have subscribed. I've been seeing y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. And you know, yeah, I'm just pumping out shit. That's it.
Yeah, me too. I just started fucking with my YouTube, so y'all go over there too, because I ain't nowhere near 1,000. Just get me to like 500 or some shit. Oh, and I got videos too. Throat Factory's out. Go catch all that shit. Period.
Okay, well, as for me, make sure you guys support our friends' projects. There's 2 songs on each of their projects, of which I was able to feature.
Yeah.
Shooting Star for Carl's album and Dance Tonight for Tramel's album Lost and Found. You can also catch me over on Maddie Rand's YouTube channel. We're going to start covering All Stars 10 when it starts airing next week. And yeah. All the other links are going to be in my bio on Instagram. Make sure you hit those and subscribe and support everybody up here on the panel. And if everybody has said their dues, we can get.
Oh yeah, and make sure y'all support T and Scott. Well, of course I'm part of Scotty because we on his fucking channel right now. But make sure y'all forget T. T ain't here right now, but that bitch be putting her shit. Her shit content is out too. So don't forget to get my bitch T. Go subscribe to her shit.
The real tea.
Giving you the real tea per usual. And catch us next week.
And with that,
oh, and thank Brandon. Brandon cashed after us. Thank you so much, Brandon. We did get it. Thank you so much. And yes, Nikki was safe. She just sent it.
Wait, she ain't sent mine. She's a thief.
And she sent mine.
That bitch is a criminal.
Not the criminal Nikki. Oh.
I don't like her. Thank you, Brandon, even though the criminal has stolen my funds.
thank you, Crystal and Edwina. But yeah. It is the end of this. I hope y'all have a beautiful, beautiful rest of y'all day. I plan on doing the same. We all plan on doing the same. All right, y'all, we gotta go.
Oh.
All right, bye.
Bye.